Welcome everyone to our conclusion of the Senior Olympic Games. I would like you to rise right now so we can pledge allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Thank you. Well, this year was our 30th year. 30 years. We're getting older and better. The theme this year was sharing the Olympic spirit, and I think we did that. We all looked really good in teal, by the way. Everybody looked great, and this crowd looks great tonight. Well, I can't do this alone, and we have some really special people that helped get this whole shindig together for you. It's 2.5 weeks of mayhem. It's a lot of time preparing, and it takes a village. And so if my committee members are in the room, please stand, and at the end, let's show our appreciation. Casey Henderson, Franny Pudvan, Dallas Shinovar, Al Bilheimer, Don Schultz, Mel Lefevre, Shirley Kogan, Chet Pulaski, Tom Lang, George DeLorge, Jill Dugan, Paul Rabideau, Carol Thomas, Karen Houghton, Esther King, Jerry Mitchell, Judy Barker, Eva Settle, Terry Sutton, and Marge Villano. Thank you, everyone. We have special thanks to give out, and tonight I would like to give special thanks to our Olympic photographer, Judy Barker. We had help this year with Nick from Bay TV. Thank you, Nick. Judy went on a little vacay, and Nick did the DVD for us. That will be viewing in the banquet area afterwards, so please check that out. You'll probably see yourself on there, and that's kind of fun. I'd like to thank the hosts, Bay County Community Center, especially Beth Tron, Spring Valley Golf Course, Monitor Lanes, Bowie 18, the Canteen Activity Center, Riverside Activity Center, Bangor Rail Trail, the Bay City State Recreation Area, and the Frank Anderson State Park. We so appreciate all of those venues that held some of our events, so thank you to them. Special thanks to McLaren Bay Region, especially Laura Love, and Financial Edge Credit Union, especially Pam Swope, Capoco Credit Union, AAA Transport, Monitor Sugar, Gephardt's Funeral Home, Bayshore Rehab Center, Kites Greenhouse, and again, Nick Page for all of his help. So give them all a nice round of applause. After the banquet, you will be receiving some of those nice donations from those folks, and we really appreciate that. We also have some special people to thank, and I know you'll indulge me for a moment. Sandy Joswiak is the site coordinator at the, she's hissing back here. So excuse me for a second. She's the site coordinator here at Riverside Activity Center, and she's also a senior on the senior committee. And she's been part of the Olympic experience for 14 years. And she goes over and above, and we've been doing this so long together that we just look at each other and go, oh, yeah, and yeah, yeah. And it's done. So that is a beautiful relationship, let me tell you. So I appreciate all the work that she does. She does her regular activities here, and then we've got the Olympic experience. So Sandy, come on over and wave to everybody. Also, we cannot do this without our kitchen staff. You know the awesome meals that we've been getting, and of course they're headed up by Barb Frazier, and they go over and above. They're cooking double meals sometimes, so we really appreciate those folks. Also, I had the benefit of having Eric Box at my call. It was like a hotline, and I would call him and go, oh my gosh, boo, 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 and he would be right there. So I want to thank Eric for, again, they have a regular routine that they have to do. I mean, we have a division or a department on aging to run, and so these Olympics, you know, are a big deal, and they have to kind of, you know, help with both, and no issues with that at all. I mean, everybody jumps to the plate and does it, so I really appreciate it. I also want to thank a couple of our special volunteers who were there for us at the last minute. Judy Dishaw, Shirley Wydra, Karen Houghton, and Ruth Weissmiller. They were here to help us when we called them at the last minute. Thank you very much, ladies. We so appreciate that. Also, to all of our Department on Aging staff who has picked up the slack for some of us that have been over here for 2.5 weeks. Appreciate that. All right, we're so grateful to have extraordinary people helping with this program. We couldn't do it without you. This is a great team effort, and thank you to everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would now like Beth Urich, our interim director, to come up and make some comments and do some introductions. Beth?
Good evening, everyone. 30 years, woo! And still going strong. And we appreciate all of you who have participated and making Department on Aging look good. Debbie, come back up here, honey. We need to give Debbie a round of applause for all that she does for this. And say thank you. Also to all our staff, everybody always pitches in and always is 100%. I am going to introduce our county executive, Jim Barsha, who's going to say a few words.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you very much, Beth. It was my privilege to be with many of you at the breakfast kickoff, about 2.5 weeks ago, Beth? And just want to say, as I look out into the audience, whether you receive a medal today or not, you're a champion athlete. And on behalf of the residents of Bay County, we want to thank you for participating and not only communicating and interacting with one another, but also keeping yourselves healthy and strong. And you'll be back next year, I know. I've been probably at about 20 of these, probably, Beth. I think when I was in Washington during the week, I couldn't get back for them. But throughout my career, one of the highlights of coming over to our Bay County Community Center has been this premier event that has been held annually, as has been mentioned, for 3 decades. And my thanks to all of the staff who have been acknowledged, but I want to also, on behalf of the County Executive's Office and our staff, thank all of the volunteers and all of the county staff who worked again this year for another successful 2017 Senior Olympics here in Bay County. Congratulations to all of you for participating, and I look forward to presenting some of you with some of these beautiful medals that you earned, and say that we have a whole host of Bay County VIPs here that'll be presenting the medallions and the medals to all of you in just a few minutes. So thank you, Beth, for the invitation to make a few remarks, and most importantly, on behalf of the Bay County Board and all of our Bay County officials, thank you for participating and making the Senior Olympics the very special event that it is. Congratulations to all of you.
I am going to introduce all of our presenters. So when I call your name, if you could step up here and say hello. Of course, Jim Barsha, our county executive. Jacob Bennett, who is filling in for Congressman Kildee. Our state representative, Gary Glenn. Sheriff Troy Cunningham. Bay County Commissioner Tom Ryder. And Bay County Commissioner Vaughn Begic. And our senior advisory board members, Gina Gates, Kathy Sutter, and Melvin McNally. Okay, and I am going to turn this. Oh, okay. 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 And Mayor Kathy Newsham was going to be here, but she had a conflict, but she wanted to tell you all congratulations as well. So I am going to turn this back over to Debbie. And thank you. Have a great night.
Thank you, everybody. All right, let's get going here with a really important roll call. We have some splendid senior Olympians, but I'm in awe of this group that we're going to call up right now. This is our 90-plus Olympians, and when your name gets called, please come up front and center. We have Casey Henderson. Dorothy Jones. Marion Lewandowski. Ella Mae Miller. Ben Parsons. Una Parsons. Mary Jane Sharp. Howard Wentz. This is our roll call for our 90-plus participants. They will be available after to tell you how they do it. Okay? They've got special water or something. But we love them. Aren't they a great-looking group? Let's hear it. Thank you, everybody. All righty, let's get down to the hardware. I'd like to have Karen Houghton come up, please, and give the awards, or announce the awards for Bid Euchre. Bid Euchre was our first event after the breakfast. So, Karen, can you?
As I'm going to do this, there's a couple names up here that I probably won't be too polite to. No, because they beat me at other games. So I'm doing this begrudgingly. No, for Bid Euchre, in gold for the men is Jim Bird with a score of 262. Way to go. Next, silver is, excuse me, Mr. Chet Pulaski at 261. And then bronze goes to third place for Bob Kirkue with a 255. Also another. Congratulations, all three. Apparently not.
Congratulations.
Yeah, there you go. Nice going, guys.
Hey guys, stand here. Stay up here for a picture.
Come back for your picture.
Sure. Get over here when you fall.
We need a wife up here to get him straight. Get up here, Millie.
All right.
Okay, now for the women. Gold goes to Marion Bedard with a 256. Silver goes to Sandy Lampkin with a 251, one of the nitwits. And bronze goes to Veldora Forster with a 249. Way to go, everybody. So now eat your heart out, everybody else. Can I go now? Yes, you can.
All right. Okay. All right, everybody. The next event that we held was the Mel Arnold Memorial Cycling Ride. Paul Rabideau was our in-charge guy, and he can't be here tonight, so I will announce the winners. What we do on our rides and on our scenic ride is kind of a corporate challenge. You go out and you ride the ride, and you determine what time you're gonna do the ride in. The day of the event, You give me an estimated time, and then you go out and ride the ride with no timing devices on you, and the person that comes closest to the time that they estimated without going over is the winner. So basically you're competing against yourself, which is a beautiful thing, right? All right, so for this particular event, our gold medalist goes to Sally McCreary with a 1.53 difference in time. Silver, Dale Witzel, 4.26. And bronze is Terry Sutton with 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Looks like Terry's not here, Gary, so we will make sure that he gets that, okay? All right, are you guys set? Great. All right, now our next event was single deck pinochle, and Eva played a big role in that particular event, so she's going to do the honors with announcing the winners.
Okay, we have the man, Gordon Webster at 606. Gold. Silver, Al Armstrong, 596. And bronze to Leroy Krasik of 593. Woo!
You got it. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations for getting it.
Raising your hand. Smiling on camera.
All right.
Now we have the woman. Gold goes to Margaret Dene, 673. Oh, I can't spell it. Silver goes to Donna Armstrong, to 660. And bronze goes to Joanne Reinig, which is 632.
Okay, thank you, Eva. All right, the next event was our scenic ride. And the scenic ride is just, more casual kind of event. We go through State Park area, and it was cold. It was so cold. I know. You never would have known it this week. It was so cold, we could have worn mittens and little woolly hats. But they went, Karen's laughing because she knows it's true. And it was her first year, and she's like, "Ooh, this is fun." I said, "Sorry, next year better weather." So the gold medalist for the scenic ride was Dale Witzel at 1 minute and 50 seconds difference. Silver, Roger Ashmore, 2.44, and bronze, Sally McCreary with 3.15. Very close race. Woo! Photo op, guys, photo op. Thank you. All right. Then we got to some real serious stuff because we are serious card players in Bay County. We are. We were about 80 strong, and we had our euchre tournament, and I've got Gina Gates up here who will announce the winners.
Okay, we had some great competition. Congratulations to all who played, and especially to our winners. In the men's category, gold winner is Al Votman with 63 in one set. Silver is Russell Zimmerman with a 59 in one set. And bronze, Jim Rue. Is that who you said? Rio, sorry. 59 in two sets. Congratulations.
Oops, oops.
Picture.
All right. Got it. Nice going, guys.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, in the women's euchre competition, the gold goes to Diane Voteman with 59 in one set. Silver goes to Eve Settle with 59 in 3 sets. And bronze goes to Myra Huntley with 59 in 6 sets. Congratulations all.
Shirt, but you got a medal. Didn't get a shirt, but you got a medal. Oh, there you go. Congratulations.
All right. Now I'd like to call Eva back up for double deck pinochle. I know, Eva, it's tough when you're the star of the show. I know, it's tough.
Okay, to the man.
No. Yes.
To the man. Okay. Van la Roe, Rouge, Run, 1968. Silver goes to Russell Zimmerman, 1746, 49. And bronze goes to Kip Frazier for 1674.
Picture. Picture.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, to the ladies. Gold goes to Audrey Rogers for 1913. Silver goes to Maxine Cooper for 1909. And bronze goes to Patty Casper for 1861.
And we just want a big post.
All right. Now we go fishing. And it was a beautiful day. I remember last year we did have mittens on. Fishing the other day, a week ago, was like, it didn't matter if you caught anything. It was just so spectacular to sit in your lawn chair and just sit there. It was just absolutely lovely. And our little fishy girl was heading this up, and that would be Sandy Joswiak. And she's such a good sport because when she comes back in from fishing, she really needs to go home. She measures every single fish, and she picks up every fish with her hands. And when Sandy comes back, you know it. Sandy will announce the fishing, and she'll tell a fish story.
I wear gloves. It's not that bad.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great day for fishing. She's right, though. The weather was just absolutely perfect, and we caught, I don't know when the last year was that, we caught so many fish. I counted. We had 182 total fish caught in 3 hours. That's a lot of fish. And they weren't, we weren't catching gobies. You know, we didn't catch a single goby. I think our smallest fish was maybe 5 inches, 6 inches. Most of those fish were nice size, so it was, I got a workout. I slept really good that night. Total number of inches of fish caught, I added that up too because there was just so many fish. 2,956 3/4 inches of fish caught. Just in case you're interested. It was a wonderful day. I had fun, and they pay me for this. This is great. I did want to mention we caught something unusual. Roger, where are you? Yeah, Roger Ashmore. He caught a garfish. Now, I've seen them, but you just don't see them very often. And for those of you that don't know what it is, this one was 32 inches long, and it's really sleek. In the pike family, but when I looked it up, it was actually more in the sturgeon family, and that they were still alive and kicking way back when the dinosaurs roamed. So this was not that particular fish, but you know,
He was old.
it's that species has been around forever, and it was really quite pretty actually for a fish. It was different. Really cool. We have a picture of it when you go out the door today. It's on the wall right there by the door so you can see. It's neat. Anyway, the total inches caught, we measure 2 ways for medals. First is inches caught. So for the men, the gold medal went to Don Callender, and he caught 384 inches worth of fish. And silver went to Ken Bregel. He had 278.5 inches worth of fish. And bronze went to Dick Sermon, 198 inches worth of fish.
Congratulations.
And I think Don's it for today.
Is that what you're talking about? Like you said, they kind of, is that what they long? Okay, nobody else?
No, you're it.
Wow!
Now they're fishing.
Want to tell a fish story?
They stink,
Okay.
and they really stink when they
They
get right.
really stink, yeah. Okay, now we had some women fishing as well. And the gold went to Nancy Markle, 178.25 inches worth of fish. Silver went to Barb DeWald, 169 inches worth of fish. And Judy Barker got the bronze with 166 inches worth of fish. She outfished her husband.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Fish.
Okay, now by the largest fish caught. A single fish. First of all, the gold for Roger with that 32-inch gar. Come on down. And silver, we had ties. Dave Beeson with a 23-inch catfish. Ken Bregel with a 23-inch sheephead. And Leroy Krawczyk with a 23-inch catfish. How about that? So they're all getting silver medals. They're sharing.
Hey, no, I didn't. No.
I thought maybe I'd have to wear it. There you go. Congratulations.
Turn around. Okay, ready to go? Smile at the camera, guys. Other fishermen. Ready. Let's go again. Hey, cousin, good job. Yeah.
All right.
And now for the women, the largest fish caught. Gold goes to 2G Arnold. She had a 22.75-inch sheep's head. And silver is tied between Nancy Markle and Joyce Mitchell. Nancy got a 21.5-inch catfish, and Joyce a 21.5-inch sheephead. No, all
Okay, good.
2 silvers.
Wonderful. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thanks everyone for making it a fun day.
All right. Then we had shuffleboard. And Jerry Mitchell, you can come up and talk about our all-day shuffleboard tournament.
We had a lot of fun at shuffleboard this year. There was 42 people, actually 44 people that signed up for shuffleboard. 30 of them were women and 14 men. Good odds. It would look like organized confusion with 44 people trying to get in 3 games at a 12-minute each time. But it was chaotic, but we had good helpers. Everything worked out just fine. For the men, the gold, James Pake with 313 points. Silver went to Don Wagner with 295 points. And a bronze to Roger Ashmore with 278.
Congratulations, Roger. Nice to meet you, sir. Congratulations. Good job. My 8-year-old caught one of these one time. I knelt down and took a look at his mouth. I think we've got that now. Let her walk that walk. Hey.
For the women, the gold went to Julia Pfeiffer with 358 points. Silver went to Bev McFarland with 350, and the bronze went to Joyce Mitchell with 326.
Thank you, Jerry. Shuffleboard's a big deal, and he puts a lot of work in, and he's got great helpers, so it was a great event. Another big event for us is golf, and Spring Valley Golf Course closes down their course for us, and we have a shotgun start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we have a wonderful barbecue after the golfers come in. And Dallas Shinovar, come on up, Dallas. Oh, you're here. Man, Dallas, like that was the fastest I've ever seen you. What I wanted to say about Dallas was he does such a fabulous job with going and getting all kinds of presents and prizes and donations for us, and we so appreciate that. I mean, he just puts in a lot of time. So Dallas, tell him who won.
Okay. I can do that.
Excellent.
In the men, we take and divide it into 3 divisions by age. And we do that because the younger ones are so much better than the 77 plus. Okay? So for the senior, I call them senior men, 77 plus. And there were 16 guys. Wally Hinman shot a 34. Ed Van Dorn, 35. Brian McFarland, 37, and Bill Trudell, 37. Now these are minus handicap, so still you got an 84-year-old shooting 34. I mean, that's pretty good.
Are any of them here?
Don't look like any of them here. Then in the middle range, 70-76, for the gold we had Floyd Roulette with a 32. Roger Ashmore with a 33, and Jim Tesner with a 34, and I believe they're all here. We had, this is the first year we had rain. We had rain for about 5 minutes. Other than that, it was beautiful.
Thank you. Looks like I'm over here. I get a lot of weight on.
Congratulations.
Good job.
We gotta stay here for a picture. Smile, yeah, I can.
And for the younger seniors, 55 to 69, we had Tom Suwadowski with a 32, Tom Tyson with a 32, And for tie for gold, and silver, Gary Kendall with 34. And I know one of them's here. Tom Sudowski's here. For the senior women, we do the same thing as we did do for the men, only we divide it into two groups because we don't have the numbers. This year we lost about two, and there's a couple of them in the room that just couldn't go off this year. For the women, 74 plus. Fran Pudvan with a 31, gold. Silver, Wilma Kelsler with a 38, and bronze to Bev Sullivan with a 40.
There you go, ma'am. Congratulations.
It's just good to see so many people still able to participate in this. For the younger seniors, 55 to 73, gold went to Marge Villano with a 30, silver to Connie Tordice with a 35, and bronze to Phyllis Megger with a 38. Which one is in here?
Nice shooting. How'd you get that?
Again, we owe our thanks to Spring Valley for closing our course. For the smear tournament, for the men, for the gold, Jim Rio with 100, silver, Tom Wojnowski, 94, bronze, Mike Malik with a 90. Are any of them here? They're probably out golfing. For the women, gold, we had Yvonne Johnson with a 91, Barb Janes with an 87 for the silver, and for the bronze, Isla Corian, 86.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Hey, Barb? Yeah. Barb, congratulations. Good job.
Nice going, ladies. Next, we putt-putt. We have so much fun putt-putting. We have a couple of our staff people that took the putt-putt to a new level. More hole-in-ones than ever. And that would be Beth and Carl.
We had a great time with putt-putt. That's my favorite game. And we have decided, where are they, to honor our hole-in-ones with a king-size candy bar. So I want to introduce our case management staff have kind of taken over the putt-putt. And this is Carl, one of our case managers, and Tara. Come on out. Hello. They're hiding. And we're going to pass these out.
All right. First we have Joe Beeson, Doug DeWald, Karen Houghton, Sherry Joswiak, Kathy Maciejewski, Terry Pelletier, and Barbara Roy.
want to thank everybody who came out. We had a gorgeous, gorgeous day for it. Usually we are either dying of heat or rained out. So next year, I hope everybody is back, and if you get a hole in one, you get a candy bar.
No, I was 16, course record of 42 and 48. Up on two.
Yeah.
And I told Gary, I said, I got a hole in one in Gabe, you get one.
Thanks, guys. All right. Okay, and then we had cribbage. And cribbage is a great game. If y'all want to refresh or learn, come to the Riverside Activity Center on Tuesday afternoons, and we will teach you how to play cribbage. Now, they're telling me that all you have to do is know how to count. And I was watching them, and that is a lie. You have to know more than counting. So for the men, Dallas Shinovar, you were our gold medalist, and you had a score of 13, which they tell me is like awesome, like really good. So congratulations. Our silver medalist went to Richard Weiss, who had a 10, and our bronze medalist is Ray Box with a 9. Those boys were doing good. Photo op, guys. Photo op. The cribbage winners, right there. All right. Then for our women, Donna Luzak with an 11, gold medalist. Silver goes to Helen Goss with 10, and bronze is Audrey Rogers with a 9. Whoa. Serious players right here. Look at these gorgeous girls, photo op, cribbage winners. Woo! All right. Okay, now we had cornhole toss. Holy Hannah. It was a hot one. And for all of our cornhole toss players, do not despair. We will go inside next year. You are welcome. Because I'll tell you what, I went home and collapsed. And I really give you guys a lot of credit. It was one of those days where the temperature might not have been 100, but I promise you it felt like it. The humidity was unbelievable. So on your forms, we're going to have a survey in the banquet area. Cornhole people, please give me a vote on what the last question is. I just want to bring your attention to that so that I know how you want to play it next year. Do not despair, we will go inside, okay? All right, for cornhole, can Tom Lane come up and be our announcer? Thanks, Tom.
I thought some people had the right stuff to stay hydrated. At least they seemed to be enjoying it. We had great competition, two men's and women separate this year. The gold for the men was Bob Herrick with a 92. Silver was Charlie Purse with 87. Bronze is Bob Kerkew with 84. Now, I was 33rd, so. Thank you, gentlemen. And for the ladies, the gold was Lynn Kaiser with 79. Silver was Marion Bedard with 49. And the bronze was Jackie Odell with 48.
Oh, isn't that nice? Well, congratulations.
All right, ladies. All right, our last event for the 2.5 weeks was our bowling. And we bowled over at Monitor Lanes, and we had a great time. We had a wonderful meal. And I have two wonderful ladies that kind of took over and did everything that needed to be done. And so girls, come on up and announce the winners for the bowling tournament. This would be Casey Henderson and Helen Goss.
Bowling, the men, Division A, the gold goes to Leroy Krachek with a 743. Silver goes to Dale Buzzard with a 717, and the bronze goes to Jerry Mitchell with a 711. In Division B, gold goes to Floyd Woodlett with a 792. Silver goes to Ron Prokolenko with a 774. And the bronze goes to Jim Oshkosh with a 697.
Floyd? Yeah. Floyd Gary. Second goal.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
In Division C, for the men, gold goes to Bob Herrick with an 817. Silver goes to Gary Bauer with a 756. And Tom Wisniewski for this, Tim, 734. Thank you.
Then we have the women in Division A. The gold goes to Fran Pudvin with a 782. The silver goes to Joyce Mitchell with a 731. And the bronze goes to Helen Moeller with a 727.
Way to roll.
Division B, the gold goes to Rita Ann Remus with a 719. The silver goes to Judy Oshkosh with a 633. And the bronze goes to Beverly McFarland with a 627. Division C, the gold goes to Michelle Wisniewski with a 745, and the silver goes to Kathy Matashewski with a 732, and the bronze goes to Margie Villano with a 718.
Are you Marge? Hey, Marge. Gary Quest. Congratulations.
All righty, let's give a hand for everybody who participated. Because at the end of the day, we are winners just by participating, right? Well, this concludes our Olympic Awards ceremony. Now we will go over to the gym area and enjoy our banquet. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. I would like to thank all of these folks up here for helping us with our beautiful program. And come back to see us next year. Tell people about us. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks, everybody.